All right, guys. Well, welcome to a little bit of a tutorial on how to use LiveWebinar. First off, you need to log in according to the password and information already provided. This is what you're going to have when you log in. This is your scheduled events. Now, in our case, using Hey Summit, it sets up the event. This has already been scheduled in. You can see your presenter is there, the actual link, and this is the link you can provide to others to join this webinar and be a part of it. So you can copy that and share it out if you want. Invite others to be a part of it. And in this case, we're just going to click join. So go ahead and click join when you're ready to go. And that brings up another screen. And in that another screen, you see a little notification here. This event is ready and all components have been loaded. Click I'm ready when you're ready to go. Now you're into LiveWebinar. Notice there's nothing in, there's no stream going on. So the first thing you want to do is click your camera and start your stream. And now we see that the camera is working fine. We got our stream going and we're good to go. Now, what you see here, this is your stream, this is you, but I don't necessarily like this layout. This is the default layout. This is where your shared items go here in the center. And of course you have your audio and video over here. And even if you kept going, you kept this layout and you had 10 people on your webinar, albeit participants in your webinar, they would all be shoved in this little screen over here. Now, I like to have that more set up, especially when you're doing something like we're doing with Hey Summit, where we are doing this as a summit and a breakout session. It's better for it to be more open and easier for people to see. But this is what your attendees see. Exactly what you see here is what webinar participants will see. So I go here, you click on this gear icon, click expand video, and there you go. Now your video is expanded. It is in this full screen mode, which I think is a much better presentation mode for the purposes of working with your attendees and watching the summit. Now, if you notice over here to the left, you have the little camera icon, which shows this is your video, this is what you're watching, and a plus sign. You click on that plus sign, and there's a lot of different other options here. Say, let's go for whiteboard. This is kind of cool. Now your video is down small. You can drag it around with your mouse, move it wherever you want, put it over to the side, and you have this little, you can grab say a paintbrush. We're going to do the paintbrush, want to change our color to black, and you can actually draw something if you want. Look, you got a little draw, or if you wanted to show something, or write some little notes, or point to something, you can do whatever you want here with this whiteboard. It's kind of cool. Just click the little X and the whiteboard is gone. And you're back. You want to do something else, you could say a YouTube player. You can actually add your YouTube link right there and immediately play the video for your attendees. So if you have all that stuff already set up, you can do your YouTube link, show your attendees the video that you're watching, whatever you want to do. Call to action, storage, a bunch of different things. Play with these. Vimeo player, live streaming, and you have as well your share screen. You can click that. It gives you the option of sharing an application window directly. A particular tab on your, I got a bunch of different tabs open, so I could click one of those if I wanted, or your entire screen. However you want to set it up, you can share your screen to show your attendees. I'm going to cancel that out, and I'm going to go back to being in full view. Back to expand video. Now, over here on the right hand side, you're going to see you as an attendee. And if you have multiple participants, and you're as the host, and you'll have a couple other participants, they'll be listed here. But you also see a line for attendees. Under that line are the ones who are actually watching your event. And below that, of course, is chat. Now, you're not live yet. This is not live. This is simply you seeing the stream on your computer. But you click start, and you're live. Now we are live. So at that time, designated time of your webinar, you click start, and you'll be live, and you'll be able to talk to your people, show them stuff, do your cool things, and make your presentation. It'll be all part of the great and awesomeness. Now, if you want to record, you have the option before you do that, of clicking start recording. And if you notice what popped up here, this is the different screens. So if you just want to record you and not have any of the chat or anything, you can do that. Click Start Recorder, and that'll just record what we see right here, and it won't record what we see over here on the sidebars. And so that makes it very easy. And now you can see over here, recording is active. Boom, now you're all set. And we're still live, so right now this webinar is live. People can watch it, people can share it if they have the links. In our case, we're using Hey Summit to be able to set up this webinar. When you're done at your designated time, 30 minutes later, 20 minutes later, whatever it is, click Stop. You click Stop, log out participants, and you're done. In our case with Hey Summit, it takes you all the way back to your event. This is a test event, as you can see, but it'll take you back to the event. The attendees do the same thing. It takes them right back to the event, and they move on to the next thing. We can do a little piece about Hey Summit later. All right, that's it. It's that easy to use LiveWebinar. Have any questions, reach out to me.